Hey Aries, what's up? How you doing? It's me, Archer, and it's time to do your everything energy check-in for the week ahead. Pulling on a little work love and all the above. However, whenever you clicked on this reading and it popped up in your phone's feed and you decided to come and hang out with us is perfectly divinely guided timing as always, as these readings are timeless and meant to find you exactly when they're supposed to. So thanks for being here and joining us whenever it is. Love that like for you, Aries, because you totally deserve it. And subscribe and set the bell because I do go live weekdays with each individual sign reading every evening, of which I post which signs are up daily in order every morning, and an all signs every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern. And one of these days, I'll find time in my schedule to do an Archer's Lounge and a pick a card. But in the meantime, there's already some available in the playlist, so check them out by scanning the QR code here or using the pinned comment down below. And TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, the Linktree link is in my bio. All right, that'll take you to every playlist, every platform. We've got Archer Astrology Tarot stickers for sale, all the interviews. You can check out the history of tarot and the history of me. Everything you need is in the link tree. So scan the QR code, hit the pin comment. And if you want to do a personal private reading with me, you can email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. I do offer the one-on-one Zoom readings as well as the traditional private YouTube video links. So whichever you pick, I look forward to reading for you. So just shoot me an email and I'll send you back the pricing, the booking details, and availability and everything, okay? So let's dig in and dive in and see what we got going on for you, Aries. Because when I sat down to meditate for your cards and everything, first of all, I got told the reading from last night, it's like this is like a continuation from your all signs reading. So there might be more details in the all signs for you, and that link is in the link tree as well. But this person's ready to offer a commitment. God's like, Aries' person is ready. I'm like, no way. And God's like, Yahweh, don't you trust me, Archer? And I'm like, I don't know. What did you confuse me? Too many questions, you know? But anyways, I'm like, Yahweh, let's go for it. All right. So tap me in and tune me in. I want to know more. First of all, why'd they keep you waiting so long? Second of all, why now? You know what I mean? I got lots of questions. So the Biblical Tarot is going to do the base points, and the awesome new Enchanted Tarot. I have affectionately nicknamed this deck the Crayola deck. You want to know why real quick? Then we'll get into your reading. You want to know why? Because I can't reach the box. I'm mic'd up. Never mind. It comes in a big yellow, looks like those 64 pack of Crayola crayon boxes that we used to get when we were kids. Come here, box. Come here. Come here. See, I didn't trust the mic pack because I forgot to recharge it after the all signs last night. So I'm like, oh boy, I better hardwire it. Now God's like, yeah, now you're stuck with the table, aren't you? But look, doesn't it look like, remember the 64 pack of Crayolas? So this is my Crayola deck, okay? So let's dig in. Give me 2 shuffles for Aries, please, and thank you. What do we got for Aries? Give me 2 shuffles for Aries. What do we got? Let's do it to it. Here we go. You ready? All right. 1 and 2. I got to remember to add that link to the description box. I got bored the other day and I just started buying tarot decks again. I do that and I just got a bunch gifted to me. Anyways, on that note, let's love this deck for the amazingly awesome Aries already, shall we? Yeah. I missed you guys. I know I just saw you last night, but I missed you guys. I don't care. I still miss you guys. See? This is why I love doing tarot. I'm just having a conversation with you guys, and I'm picking up on the energy. Over energy, the 5 of Cups. Somebody that misses the heck out of you, like the prodigal son, does make a return in the Knight of Wands with a green flag. Joshua, the leader of faith. Leo energy comes out on this. And then we've got the 7 of Wands and the 8 of Wands. After feeling like you've been fighting the good fight for too long, there's finally some forward momentum and movement to lead you towards a new chapter with the World card. About time to get through this phase or this chapter of your life, right? Because you've been putting up a lot lately fighting the good fight, you know? I'm seeing that actually ties into your lineage. Some of you guys might be actually looking deeper into like where you came from. What is it that all these tarot readers talk about with generational curses? What? You know, like some of you guys might be worried like, is my great-great-great-great-grandmama doing voodoo on me from beyond? No, it's not quite that. We'll get into it, okay? Let's go. Selena, what's up, darling? How you doing, girl? Okay, let's go. We have the 4 of Pentacles, nice. The 7 of Cups, and the 5 of Pentacles. See, you're looking out for uno, dos, tres right now at the moment and just doing what's best for you because you're tired of people making you feel like an option or like you don't even matter. You know, nobody really understands or gets you, right? So but you're almost to the point that you kind of feel guilty for looking out for you. Aries, you're totally allowed to look out for you. You're like, no, 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 I have to be nice to everybody around me. You can say no and still be nice, okay? There's nothing wrong with setting boundaries, all right? Five of Pentacles, you're actually in a little bit of a place of guilt at the moment about some people that you left out in the cold a little bit. So much so that it could be even affecting your physical health and making, like, stressing you out to the point of not feeling well. Now, the Five of Pentacles is the health card in the tarot, and I'm not a trained medical professional. Never did one day of medical school. Never was my thing, never got into it. I'm scared of doctors. Don't like them, hate them. All right, I got to be at death's door before I go to a hospital. Or my mother drives me over because my head's bleeding. I don't know. Anyhow, but it's interesting. I am pulling off of this that some of you guys might be considering joining a gym to get some physical activity in. But I'm also actually seeing a special message for my female Aries. That I'm seeing some of you may be having woman problems in the woman department, okay? And I'm a guy, so I'm just gonna call it the woman department to respect you, okay? But, you know, like UTIs, stuff like that. Some of you guys may have been like, maybe I need to schedule a visit with my doctor, or you already have scheduled one because of this. I'm being told that they'll be adjusting your diet and some medications to help you make it through that problem as well. And in turn, it's gonna help make you feel better, okay? Now, let's see what's up in the money department, okay? Let's see what's in your wallet. The Sun card, nice. The Ten of Cups on the Ten of Swords. See, at first I'm like, oh wow, cool, Aries loves their job. I really, I thought for a second you were gonna be like, Archer, work and money is actually good, nothing to talk about. Let's just go talk about love, you know what I mean? But the Ten of Swords, this is what you wish work was, isn't it? The Ten of Swords is what it isn't. Some of you guys might even actually be a hairstylist, or you've got plans to like get a haircut, or you've recently changed your hairstyle or color, because that's Samson getting a haircut, and he wasn't happy with the haircut that day. So it tells me that you're kind of like, you know what your dream job is, that thing that makes you happy and would be like able to take care of a family, supportive and help out, but you don't have it yet, the Ten of Swords. Some of you guys, maybe you're a contract employee or you work for a temp service and you've always looked at it and perceived it as being like, I'm not really full-time employed, I'm a temp agent. They could cut me out 90 and out, 89 and out, you know, that sort of a thing. But it's meant to be for a reason on this one, okay? That the stuff that's going on in the current work situation for you guys is leading you towards the true job that I'm being told that you've dreamt about since you were a child, because that's you, the baby in Zachariah and Elizabeth's arms. That's you. This shows me that there's like, it's something that's back when you were a kid, maybe you wanted to be a rock star or a celebrity or whatever it is, that I'm being told that things are happening, times are changing to actually make it work for you on your level, okay? So we'll get details to find out what that's all about. Now, let's get into the love department, starting with the past person, because you're allowed to miss and love whomever you want, however long you want. My title here is just tarot reader, not tarot tell you what to do. I'm just the map reader. Nobody should tell you what to do, all right? I'm not the boss of you. Exactly, right? I'm hearing in Aries that's one of your favorite sayings. You're not the boss of me. I'm like, you are absolutely right, Aries. Okay, nobody's the boss of you. Judgment card, the Moon card to the Page of Wands. This person wanted to be the boss of you, right? Treated you more like an employee than they did a lover or a person, right? Judgment card on the Moon card, they were kind of deceitful and dishonest about a lot of things too, weren't they? But with this Moon card, I'm being told it's more of like a lie by omission, that if they didn't say anything about it, or if they didn't tell you about it, or if Aries didn't find out about it, then no problema, right? No, that can sometimes lead to bigger problemas. The Judgment card, they're in a point of reflection right now because they're starting to like realize what they did and how it affected the level of trust in the connection. Because literally, each time they did this to you, a lot of like in and out, hot and cold energies, every time this happened, that trust needle kept going down a little bit each time, didn't it? Right? Man, and I'm feeling the Page of Wands, I'm feeling a little bit of a sense of entitlement off of this. All right, could be an age difference between the two of you guys or something where like, you know, their age made them still want to have a little bit of like Peter Pan syndrome. They did not want to grow up. They wanted to be able to like have their cake and eat it too, but in a sense of like they wanted to be in a relationship while also being able to just be single, right? Some of you guys might have digitally lived at a distance or something where like it was just comfortable because there were times that you guys didn't talk, that even you were sitting there like, ooh, well, this is cool. I'll just take the day off. I'm not sure what to do with myself without my person pulling my phone up like crazy, right? Sorry, crosswatcher. This is Aries reading, and that is it sometimes how you made them feel. Where like you, crosswatcher, you were so intense and texting and blowing up their phone and in their face and stuff at times because of your entitlement, crosswatcher. I'm just telling you, you know, it's okay. But what it is it got to that point that's why Aries was like, I'm taking, oh darn, the crosswatcher didn't text me, I'm taking the day off, you know? So that's okay. It's a fine line. There's a fine line between love bombing and loving, you know? So there was learning involved on this one with the Page of Wands, okay? They were still working on learning their life's lessons. You were brought into their life kind of like to be their teacher and their guide, Aries, okay? But they're a tough cookie to crack, aren't they? Okay? If somebody wants to have, yeah, they want to have their ice cream with ketchup, don't they? But I get it, okay? Anyways, we'll get some details on that. Okay, new person. Either somebody you've just started talking to and you're wondering where it's going, that you're involved with, or you're single and you want to know what's coming your way. Wheel of Fortune, 3 of Swords, into the 4 of Cups. This is not something that like a repeat or a return of a past person or anything like that. What I'm being told is right now that you're in a connection, that you're stuck, right? 3 of Swords to the 4 of Cups. It started off well, and then it's like it slowed down really quick, and then went from nothing, like all of a sudden now it's crickets, which has you almost to the point of like, oh, this person, they must have moved on. Maybe they were dating other people. They must have not picked me, because all of a sudden they went quiet, and I don't know what's up. All right, so we're gonna see what's up. The 3 of Swords, the 4 of Cups. Could be a Libra or a Cancer, possibly, maybe a Sagittarius. But we're gonna see what happened here to cause this silence, because the Wheel of Fortune says, like, they're like, Archer, I was just like I'm looking at the Wheel of Fortune this week ahead with the energies in the sky right now, especially the Mercury retrograde and that, is that it's kind of like the Wheel of Fortune now. It's kind of like one of those little old toy cars that people had when they were kids that you pull it back and it would click, 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 and then you release it and it would catapult off on its own, okay? That's kind of what's happening is it's like the move, okay, this person's a little bit of the movie Failure to Launch, okay? Maybe you've seen that movie, or you might even notice it pop up in your feed or something, be like, hey, you want to watch this movie? Rotten Tomatoes dug it. And you're like, Archer mentioned that movie. Oh, wow, okay, maybe I'll watch it. All right. Little Matthew McConaughey for you, because even while Matthew McConaughey was filming that movie, his Lincoln was parked comfortably outside with the doors open, and he knew it was safe. Okay, somebody drives a Lincoln. Well, that's specific. All right, let's get going. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, maybe a Leo or a Sagittarius. Could be a Libra, maybe a Cancer. Pisces is here, and Gemini along with Virgo so far, and Taurus is here too. All right, and you or them could be born on the 4th, the 5th, maybe the 19th, possibly the 10th, also the 11th, the 3rd, or the 18th, maybe even the 28th. Oh, the 18th. It's the 18th today. That's kind of cool. Okay, all right, let's roll on. Let's start with these cards are big, but I like them. They're pretty. The Crayola cards. These are those big Crayola crayons. Remember the big fat crayons? Oh my gosh. This ain't like the little 4-pack of crayons you get at Big Boy. All right, let's go. It's 4 of Pentacles, 7. You know what? Are repeating 4s stalking you right now? I think you've been seeing a lot of repeating 4s, like, for a while. And you're like, well, maybe it's just because I'm an Aries in April, 4th house. But then you're like, some of you guys are like, no, wait, I'm a March Aries. Why do I keep seeing 4s, Archer? Shouldn't I see 3s? No. This is some Aries energy that with all the repeating 4s, you're at a point, it's like the rests. The 4s are the re's in the tarot. Repeating 4s means you're in an energy of resting, recuperating, recharging, renewing, you know. All right, let's see what we got. Big cards. The 10 of Cups. Oh, see, you are heavily in manifestation energy. Repeating 10 of Cups comes out. The 9 of Cups. 4 of Swords. There's another 4 on the Hierophant to the 7 of Pentacles. Some of y'all are definitely dealing with a Pisces, a Sagittarius, or a Taurus, all right? Because there's action down here, all right? Some of you guys have an invite to a party that you're not wanting to go to. Could be like an HOA meeting or a PTA meeting for some of you guys. And you're like, I'm not going to this. I don't want to. The HOA made me put my garbage cans on the side of the house, and now it's longer on green bin day, or whatever it is that you actually should go, because it's going to give you a little bit of a podium to talk about some concerns you're having, I'm told, okay? Now, on the 9 of 10 cups with this one, you don't need to feel guilty for the choices you make, because you've done what's best for you and your sanity. You know what I mean? And you're starting to notice that your thoughts are starting to manifest things because you're recharging, all right? You're like, if you're a cell phone, Aries, your battery bar is almost to 100% and you're getting ready to go, okay? Some of you guys actually do enjoy camping or being a little nomadic, getting back into nature, okay? Like, I'm even seeing like a fishing trip. Somebody has some fond memories of like maybe going to a family member or a friend's cottage or cabin and, you know, like catching your fish and holding it for the picture and stuff. There's some neat memories that come in on this one. But what I'm seeing on this one is that you're developing your spirituality and your intuition more. That's why you're wondering a little bit about like, why in the world is my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandmama stalking me or haunting me? What's generational curses and generational wealth and all this stuff, Archer? I'm unsure. I keep hearing all these big fancy words, and I know it drives me crazy too. English, por favor, right? Hierophant. You want to understand it, you just don't know why it keeps happening. What I'm seeing on this one here with this 7 of Pentacles is that you are in this timeline to break generational curses, okay? And it's curses that it's up against the good fight against the devil. You know what I mean? The 7 of Pentacles, you might even be noticing owls. I'm seeing like, and I'm seeing not just real owls, but I'm seeing somebody that has like one of them fake plastic owls like outside to keep like critters away from their home, all right? But what I'm seeing on this with the Temperance card is that you've been fighting the good fight that's been fought for generations, okay? This is why you keep thinking about your ancestors so much and where you came from and why you're totally obsessed with Egypt a little bit right now, okay? But it's because you've been fighting for generations. Your family you're a warrior spirit. You come from a warrior track, okay? Your Lilith placement is a big factor in this actually too, okay? 4 of Cups, Justice, and the Tower. So what it is that you're fighting the good fight against the devil. As we come into the New Earth timeline, the devil is still trying to kind of take over things. The devil doesn't like it when people start getting happy, going into the 1,000 years of peace that Dolores Cannon talks about and the stuff that's in the Bible about Revelations 20. That gets the devil upset. Now, because your ancestors are so peaked and pinging into your energy right now, is because the time is right. You're the chosen one, okay? And it's not like, you're not Simba from the Lion King or anything like that. It just happens to be that you're in the right era to beat the devil, okay? Your great-great-great-great-great-great-grandmama, they didn't have the technology back then, okay? It didn't exist. There was no way to fight the good fight in this energy. But now, you're in an era with like tech, okay? Like, think about it, and it's like kind of your past generations that have been fighting the devil for generations. It's like they had, slingshots like David and Goliath. They had swords. That's great if somebody's within 30 inches from you, right? You know, come here, come closer, bad guy, I'm gonna stab you, you know? You are like, it's like kind of like if you're showing up, it's like you're Daniel in the Bible, right? Daniel is my Christopher Walken of the Bible, okay? That you got everybody else sitting there. I got a slingshot, I got swords, I got rocks and shields, and you show up as Dan, and you're like, well, you know, it's 2025 now. I don't know if this is fair or not, but I've got a drone. It's got like Hellfire missiles attached to it, and it's all. Is it okay to use, David? Samson? Is this cool? What are we doing? Right? Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, Toby's right there. Gotcha. So, have we started? Okay, all I got to do is push this button and the devil's done. Oh, I pushed it already. Sorry, I pushed it while I was asking. That's why your ancestors are so tuned in, because you just happen to have been born in the right time. That the energies of the planets, the technology that's at your disposal, is allowing you to put up the good fight, okay? And now, on a side note, you got multiple people crushing on you, because as you're working to develop these intuitions and these gifts of yours that your ancestors are starting to transmit to you, That's why you've been noticing that you're coming into a very powerful place of manifestation right now to bring in some real love and the person on your mind. You're noticing your thoughts are going to start becoming things way more powerful than you expected. Some of you guys are noticing it right now, like you've been looking for that ring or that necklace or those sunglasses forever, and you're like, that's it. I know I put those things in the table in the spare bedroom. This time you walk in and they're there. And you're like, I've checked this thing a dozen times. They have not been there before, I swear. You're manifesting. And so you've got more than one person coming back. No wonder you're feeling a little weird during the retrogrades. You know what I mean? Because you're learning how to use your gifts. You're in the middle of a level up, okay, with the Hierophant and the Magician. I told you. So what it is you've been gifted some powers that are super powerful that you're just now coming into a glow up and learning to use. So there's going to be a little bit of shrapnel. There's going to be some fallout that you're like, well, you're busy manifesting that one person that you want to come back. You're going to have multiple people from your past reach out, and you're going to be like, whoops, wrong one. Or those of you calling in the new person, all of a sudden you got people flirting with you, hitting on you, messaging you, and you're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, because you kind of, it's like that scene in Iron Man when Tony Stark is first trying to test the suit, and he takes off, goes through the roof, bangs off a sports car, and then Jarvis shoots him with a fire extinguisher when it's too late. That's kind of what's happening, and you're like, oops, maybe I manifested too much. Uh-oh. So you're gonna like come from a place of everything faster than expected on this one, okay? It's kind of like, and it's understandable, they don't give manuals out with this stuff, right? It's kind of like when I had my remote start business doing car accessories. It was the best investment I ever made. I used to take, and I would put a $20 cash bill in the owner's manual for the remote start after I put the remote start in the car. And then when they came back in for like remote starts not working or the lease end and I want to transfer it to the next car, I'd go and I'd hop into their glove box, I'd pull out the owner's book, and the $20 bill was still inside it. I'm like, yeah, bonus. It was a cool investment. They don't include manuals with how to manifest. You just got to kind of learn it, okay? So you're going to be receiving and adjusting to this and be able to call in whom you want when you want, okay? You're basically coming into the energies in the week ahead that you're becoming a human arc reactor. Swear. Robert Downey Jr. is an Aries. Ooh, nice. Chef's kiss. Thanks, God. That's why I love working for you. Okay, let's get into the money department now. Sun card, the 10 of Cups on the 10 of Swords. That explains why you're feeling the way you're feeling and how it's going to get better in the week ahead. It doesn't explain why I'm hearing Ozzy Osbourne. Going off the rails on a crazy train. Bet y'all didn't think I knew that one, right? Yeah, you wouldn't think Ozzy Osbourne was in my playlist with the Beatles and Caitlin Petty, right? Yeah, that's actually a good tune. That's not bad. It's an interesting playlist when you go from staring at the ceiling to let the bodies hit the floor, followed by Beethoven's Fifth in D minor. But it's my playlist. I'm fun on a road trip. Anyways, the Star card. Ooh, nice. The Lovers, the Knight of Swords, and the Moon card, because it's secretly your destiny. I know that's the corniest thing to go for, but actually it really is secretly your destiny is what I heard off of this Aquarius Gemini energy, okay? This is kind of like, what I'm seeing here is there's either, for some of you guys, you've been hearing talks or there's fear of layoffs in the workplace, maybe due to restructuring, or some of you guys might work with the government. But there's a little bit of also imposter syndrome going on at work, isn't there? And did I not mention that some of you guys might be a hairstylist or you have plans to get your hair cut? Because look at that. Look, TikTok. She don't look really happy with that haircut any more than Samson does over here on the 10 of Swords, right? Look, I got you. I'm going to cut your hair. I don't know if that's the right, but see, the Knight of Swords, there's some plans behind the scenes because right now with the imposter syndrome, because I don't think this guy really knows how to cut hair. That's the spooky part. This might be a barber college. You know what I mean? And she's like, oh gosh, all this to save $60? Oh boy, what did you do, right? That's what I'm seeing on this one is that like you almost might be fearing that like I'm not good enough here. If there are layoffs, I'm gonna lose my job. I don't know what I'm doing. I've been faking it this whole time. No, you haven't. You're actually really good at what you do. You've got some serious determination and diligence in you, okay? Some of you guys could be like a traveler or a contract employee where you don't feel secure in your job at the moment, right? Now, what I'm seeing on this too is some of you guys have really been working on your Pentacles, okay, Page of Pentacles. And a sign that you'll see is you will see a dog walker passing by you while you're driving wherever you're going. I don't know, driving to work, driving to the store, whatever you're doing. But I'm being told that you will see dog walkers that are walking the same breed of dog, like a dog walker walking 2 German Shepherds or 2 little wiener dogs or 2 little Malamutes or something. Okay, that's just a sign to let you know what's going on. Because what I'm seeing on this one is that you're working on your Pentacles to maybe like build up your credit or fix your credit score up. It's like you're like, are you in fear of like, are you in like, is there somebody worried about defaulting on their auto loan? Either their car loan or like a car lease or something. Because I see you really working hard to establish your credit. Maybe you just need or want to get a new car, or a lease is coming due and you want to make sure you're ready for it. But what I'm seeing on this one is that, believe it or not, you've got some upcoming money, additional funds that have been owed to you for a while that's going to help you on this, okay? And even for those of you that are fearing, this could just be somebody that owes you money or a payout due to work, like travel expenses that haven't been reimbursed or something yet. But there's something coming that'll help with restoring the credit and getting you at least get the payments under control for those of you that resonates too, okay? Now, what I'm seeing too on this one is that if you're fearing layoffs, Page of Pentacles to the Knight of Pentacles, yeah, this dude takes way too long to wash a car. You know what I mean? This is one of those people that charges like $1,000 to detail a car, and you're like, it's just soap and water. You know, there's certain reasonable rates for car detailing. But on this, some of you guys, okay, this does tie to an Aries, because I'm seeing an Aries that a sign is that your car might be just a skosh dirty, but I'm seeing an Aries that on the back of your vehicle right now, you have "wash me" written in finger. Okay? Just a little side note. But on this one here, you're going to wind up, you've got the potential to work remote, okay? Some of you guys may start a remote business, all right? That was how I started doing remote starts. I was like, what happens if Meals on Wheels meets cartoons or car accessories? You go to people's homes and you install their car starts, and that was the start of a whole business idea, all right? And I've always, I learned from the best in the business about public relations, PR, marketing, and everything like that, that it allowed me to grow. And for some of you guys, if you do have this potential of starting your own remote work business because you'd like to be able to work like from wherever or whatever you want, or to save up like for a new car, some of you guys want to remodel your house, or like a kit, like remodel a kitchen or new cabinets or something that goes into it, right? Or you're just a female Aries that you have figured out the right time to go to Lowe's or Home Depot during the singles hour. Right? And you're like, yes, that's right, Archer. I just found when happy hour at Lowe's is. Is that when all the contractors show up? Or for my male Aries, Michael's. That's where the single girls go. Michael's. Go play arts and crafts for a little bit, okay? If the girls get to come in and watch you buy hammers, you can go watch them buy ribbons. You know what I mean? But yeah, what I'm seeing on this one is that, like, you've got this potential to either start your own remote work or to have an offer come in. And if you are nervous about like restructuring or layoffs in the workplace, what I'm seeing here is, yeah, there is a big fish coming in to eat the little fish. One company is going to buy out another company and stuff like that's going to start happening. So you're going to be working in the same business or the same field, but your paychecks are coming from another company. And I think you've got some new people that come in as a result of these layoffs and restructuring that are on your level. I knew there were people coming your way with the Chariot, Cancer energy. So you hang in there and some new people see, either people transfer your way or where you go to, these are people that are just on your level and they get you. And I'm seeing in Aries that you really like house plants, which is cool. I kind of dig house plants too. They're kind of neat. Target's got some cool ones. But yeah, what I'm seeing on this is some of you that have been wanting to expand on that childhood dream or that childhood vision of yours that you've dreamt about could be for some of you guys like getting, like when you were young, you wanted to be a rock star. But now you're in the era that rock stars, it doesn't work the way it used to, where you had to have a manager find you and management and PRs and stuff. It's all about self-promotion now, all right? And so you've got the skills and the abilities, like it's how to market things, okay? My Gemini placements make me one of the best PR spin doctors on the planet. I've had to do it since I managed bands and people back in my 20s, you know? So you're developing that same gift and that skill about like how to market, what sells, where to market, what the right demographics are, how to find the keywords and everything that's involved in putting it out there and allowing the rewards to come back your way with the chariot, okay? Some of you guys, yeah, I'm seeing somebody that like you have all these beautiful visions for it, you know? It's kind of like, there is Aries, hi, what's up? Aries, there's nothing that Archer does that is not completely, skillfully planned out, well in advance, dated, documented, calendared, all right? Every move is all related to it. And you've got that same gift and that ability too, okay? Some of the most powerful moves are made by people like that every step of their thing is planned out well in advance. And then with the moon card, it's kept under lock and key, not a soul knows, because you know those lip sync ships and the minutes, even in the past with the imposter syndrome you've dealt with in the current workplace, where people just steal your ideas, you keep it all under lock and key, you know? Example, did John Lennon and Paul McCartney know they were gonna create a whole Paul is dead rumor just to sell Beatle records? Because what happened as a result of that? People played their records backwards until they wore the record out and busted the needle. What happens after that? They had to go buy the record again, and then buy the record when it comes out as an 8-track, and then as a cassette tape, and then a CD, and then digital, and now we're back to records, right? What if John and Paul sat together one night enjoying the gift of jar, because they did it with Bob Dylan, and we're just like, I got a great idea. What's that? Let's pretend you're dead. What? That's a good idea. That's marketable. Either that or William Campbell has given us a lot of great music over the years. But anyways, I digress. Moving on, Lions Ball. Let's go. Right? That's all Freemasons do is plan the next pancake breakfast. Tell us me better. I was sponsored by Jack White though when I joined the Masons. He was an awesome sponsor to have. And remember, if you want to be, just ask one. Some of you guys might be a Freemason or an Eastern Star possibly. Awesome. Heads up. What up, yo? How you doing? Okay, let's go. Let's get into the love department because I see here that you're developing skills and gifts that your intuition will also guide you on. The time's right for you to embrace this and go digital. You've got the potential to go very viral in the future, especially like some of you guys are like, maybe you're writers and you like writing, even if it's creative writing stories. Maybe it's like modeling or just doing online content creation, who knows, or podcasting. And if that resonates to you, Aries, and you do have some social media, post your link down below. We will spot for spot. We'll like for like, sub for sub, all that stuff, all right? An Aries has never upset me in my life. There was an Aries who associated with a Gemini once that upset me, but Aries has never personally upset me at all. You know, you guys, I love Aries. I'm a Cancer. I'm a cardinal water sign. The cardinal signs stick together. No wonder I love you. Meanwhile, this past person still loves you too. That must have been our segue. Very nice segue. Okay, let's go. 6 of Cups, 5 of Swords. Oh wow, this person totally regrets what they did. For some of you guys, they had a gambling addiction. Maybe even, no, I wanted to say drinking or something was a problem, but I'm being told this person just liked hitting the slots. Okay, could have been online gambling or those apps or those online casinos in the cell phone. Somebody that just had to buy lottery tickets every day or something, and you're like, hey, whoa, we got bills to pay. I know, but we're gonna be able to pay all the bills once I get this $50 scratch-off ticket working, and you're like, that 50 bucks was part of our cell phone bill, really? Right? Easier to ask for permission than forgiveness, though. That's everything like that they kept doing was what kept hitting the trust factors in this connection. The way they spent money, asking for permission without forgiveness, lies by omission. Then you see the credit card bill and you're like, whoa, why did our credit card bill come in a long counterfoil? I don't know. Maybe it's a false charge, I don't know. See, they're still closed off though, 5 of Swords. They have not finished this. And this is just part of their upbringing from their childhood. It's what they've known since they were young, okay? They're still closed off because that sense of entitlement is still kind of dominating their energy, okay? Even still at this moment right now, they're like, everything was Aries' fault. I have done nothing wrong. But in the energies in the week ahead, that's where it comes to the point with his 5 of Swords, that this chef right here realizes he didn't add enough herbs to the situation. This 5 of Swords right here, this is my Chef Reacts card. I love Chef Reacts, he's so cool. But this is the chef that realized he didn't put enough herbs in the mix and it messed everything up, okay? But then he blames this other guy back here. And this guy back here is all like, I didn't do it. It was your recipe. And then look, back here, this guy's like, I'm not even taking part in this conversation. I'm going to go make the pancakes. You know what I mean? This here is coming in that they're working on learning the lesson. Heaven help them. You know what I mean? Could be an Aquarius or a Leo. Could be a Pisces. There is strong Pisces on here. Cancer's here. We do have Sagittarius, strong Leo and Pisces. There is some Scorpio in that too, because their entitlement in that was a little bit of the snakes of Revelations 19 that they're having to work to cut out. You know what I mean? So they're working on it. What it is that you've finished this lesson. So you guys were in each other's lives as lessons. I don't pull a karmic or a trauma bond, but the thing is, you passed the test, okay? Like, you've already learned the lesson and passed the connection, but they're still working on it. For some of you guys, you know that this person might have been held back in school. Something very similar to that is what's going on with their life lessons right now. And I'm not calling them Casey Musgrave stupid or nothing like that. I am hearing the song by The Weeknd, though. I think this is what's playing in his headset right here, Save Your Years by The Weeknd. That may resonate to you in this connection. But the biggest thing on this one is that you were brought into each other's lives in order to end their sense of entitlement, Five of Swords to the Four of Cups, and in order for you to feel comfortable with setting boundaries for yourself without feeling guilty for it. You're passing the test here in the week ahead where you don't feel guilty for the decisions that you've made. But them, they still are slightly entitled, okay? Like, see how this other dude is offering the Four of Cups guy here? See Captain Dry Cup sitting there jamming his tunes? And is like, hey, you know, you could download this stuff on Spotify without commercials if you pay $12 a month. And he's like, I don't want to pay no 12. I shouldn't have to listen to commercials anyway. I don't care. It's like, I'm going to go on Napster, right? Tell me Napster didn't ruin the musical industry. I knew it was happening the minute it came out. I was like, well, there goes the traditional music industry. Now we got to adjust. Thanks, Al Gore. No, Five of Pentacles. Onto the Queen of Pentacles that leads right into the King of Pentacles. So you're a little ahead of them, that you've passed the test. They're about 3 layers behind passing this test, okay? But they do with the Six of Wands. There's Caitlin Petty showing up running in for a victory, okay? There's a lot of hurdles to overcome to get there, okay? This would be like if KP had to drive up Broadway to get to an awards ceremony and she better leave about 7.5 hours early, right? Some of you guys actually do set your watch early or your clocks. Like, I'm seeing in Aries that you require a traditional plug into the wall clock in your home so you can set the time on it, okay? But all it is that I do see on this one here is that I do see, you are considering reconciling with this person, aren't you? Could be an Aquarius or a Scorpio, definitely a fixed sign. Taurus is here. Sagittarius and Cancer are here too. I don't know why Ravine is staring me down on this King of Cups. Oh, see, you're already elevated and awoke, right? You're already developing your intuition, and they're still getting there, okay? All right? They kind of think they're bigger than Ravine, but they're not bigger than Ravine. They got Ravine's haircut. That's about all they got going on. Man, something about you and hair right now is epic. Maybe you're dealing with a Leo, or I'm just seeing an Aries that you got some... Is there an Aries here that's rocking the Farrah Fawcett haircut or rocking the Jennifer Aniston? Because I'm being told you must have some Leo in your chart because, you know what? Is that what it is, God? Is it their person talking or is it you? Hold on. Two of Cups to the Four of Pentacles. It's actually a compliment from the universe to let you know that you're very Song of Solomon, male or female. It's God just wanted to let you know. You're pretty. You got that awesome hairstyle, okay? You're going to be getting some compliments from people you don't even know as a sign, too, okay? Might not be the first one, all right? And some of you guys actually do live near seagulls. You'll actually see seagulls in a parking lot, though, not near a beach or nothing like that. But I see you like just, maybe you're hanging out having lunch one day and you look out and there's seagulls in the parking lot and they're slowly flocking closer to your car or something, okay? That's a sign to let you know this is coming together because I do see that you've thought about reconciling with them. Like Archer, they were cool. Two of Cups, it was just a lot of right person, wrong time. So after a period of them practicing some self-love, I do see them coming back in, correct? They're Two of Cups. This isn't over yet because you've passed your test. You've signed off. They're not done yet. That's why the connection is still open. It requires, it's like, you know, those things in movies where two people have to take the keys and put them in to make the events happen or whatever, you know? That's kind of what it is. You're done. You've passed your test in this week ahead. Key in, click, click. They're catching up. They're still trying to get to the party with the key. They're like, I'm coming. I'm almost there. I'm coming, right? So then at that point, the connection can restore. So I do see here that you even thinking or considering the thought of, I would, if I knew they'd done the work, I would give them another chance. That is actually manifesting and bringing them to the point of actually getting ready to do the work so they're ready for reunion, okay? You are in a very powerful place right now. The Sun card shows that they will pass the class, complete the lesson, and be ready for a reunion. And should you choose to go forward with them, you have the Sun card. Because you have free will just like they do. You're the choice, you're the prize on this one, okay? You make them happy still. They regret a lot of how they treated you. Could be a Pisces, could be a Cancer or an Aries. Yeah, it could be another Aries. Taurus is here along with Aquarius. You've got strong Leo and Pisces energy on this reading with heavy-duty Cancer. And you or them could be born on the 2nd, maybe the 4th, the 6th, the 16th, the 25th, the 11th is here, the 18th, the 28th, the 3rd, and possibly the 30th, okay? And remember, doesn't have to be their sun sign I'm dealing with. It's just the part of their chart that when I reach out and ask them about thoughts, feelings, and intentions, it's the part of their chart that energizes, okay? And in this case, with this Knight of Wands, Leo energy, you got a lot of their chart energized. That's why you've been thinking so much about them lately. Regardless of what you want for your future, this person is still heavy in your energy, okay? All right, so let's see what's up with the new person. And thanks for being here, y'all. Hope you guys are having a good Monday. Hey, Autumn Moonlight. What up, darling? What up, Autumn? Congratulations on winning last night. Hey, Aries, there are a few unclaimed prizes, too. Go check out the all signs we did last night and see if you won one of the prizes, okay? There's 6 prizes. And so far, only KP's t-shirt is what's been claimed by Autumn Moonlight. So check it out. You might have won something, okay? And if you do want to book a personal private reading with me, shoot me an email to archerastrology@gmail.com. I do offer the one-on-one Zoom readings, traditional private YouTube videos. So I'll send you back some pricing and booking details. And please subscribe and set the bell because I do an all signs every Monday at 7, along with each individual sign reading weeknights. So come in and hang out for Archer Prime Time. Be a part of the fam, all right? There is not an Aries on this planet I don't like. My father was an Aries. I happen to think Aries are like awesome sauce. Eight of Pentacles. Ooh, you guys just kind of fit together like peanut butter and jelly. It's peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter, 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles. Are you kidding me? Shut the front door. 9 of Swords. Some of you guys might work in the medical field, okay? Maybe like, I don't know, any version, nurse or a doctor or something, because this is very much like a full body scan. If I dig far enough, I'm gonna find the issue. And it's right here, Gemini energy, which is kind of interesting in itself, because, yeah, could be dealing with a Gemini. But on this one here, October 2nd or February 10th could be dates that resonate to you, because I'm being drawn right to that clock, okay? That clock is telling me that something about those dates could be a memory or something, fondness, or maybe even when you guys met. But in the Emperor on the 9 of Pentacles, this person's fronting, okay? They're acting like they don't care, but, I mean, they're all about you with the Emperor card. Some of you guys might actually work together, all right? Maybe you're their boss, and this is their perspectives, having to walk in and see you in the office. Some of you guys might even have like a doctor or a dentist or somebody that's crushing on you, like your optometrist or something. Like, you're just sitting there when they're like, okay, tell me, which is better? Click 1 or 2? 1 or 2? And you're like, 1, and they're like, and they're just totally checking you out the whole time or something. This is interesting. They see a long-term future with you, okay? It started off well, but then we got this 9 of Swords that shows up. We're dead silence. And the outcome, up all night, just plain staring at the ceiling on repeat, wondering what happened, right? Hey, Lisa, what up? How's it going? Hey, Mac. But on this one, what I'm seeing here is that they got cold feet. How did you make this person nervous? Is it the awesome hair? Is it the awesome hair that you got going on? 6 of Pentacles? Could be. But on the... And this 10 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles, they want you. They're all in. They're invested into this one. All right? And it might not be that you guys work directly together, but it's definitely somebody that either came into your work. Oh, it's somebody that either came into your work to like as a coach or training, right? Somebody that came in like, okay, we all got to go sit and listen to this person, but you kind of liked sitting and listening to this person and you guys talked afterwards or something. For some of you guys, it is just like kind of straight up your boss or something, or a coworker. And if you haven't experienced this yet, as a result of some work changes, I do see a new person coming into the workplace that all of a sudden you're like, well, hello. Literally, look at you, Aries, putting your hand out with the Emperor and being like, well, hello, nice to meet you. How are you doing? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Rowdy, I'm glad you're here because I think we got an issue. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Mr. Clean made that big for all you Aries, or all you guys losing your hair. That's a look. Look around. Look how many people have beards but then bald heads. It's a look. This isn't the norm anymore. You know what I mean? You guys are in the norm. Oh, hold on. My Leo Venus ain't going to let me keep. Hold on. Whoa, that's not acceptable. There we go. Sorry, Leo Venus. All right. Whoa, that was a close call. You almost saw me with Jeep hair. 5 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords on the 3 of Pentacles. No, that's the 3 of Cups disguised as the 3 of Pentacles. You guys do wind up working this out together. Oh my gosh, we do have a little bit of a tarot novella here. Rowdy, we got a tarot novella going on. There's a little bit of as the Aries turns. But what I'm seeing on this one is that they're introverted and shy. For some of you guys, maybe there's kids involved possibly or something, and that gets like, they just got a lot going on in their personal life. But they might even have a little bit of a fear of like, oh, wait a second, 5 of Pentacles, hold on. Aries is opening up. Aries is they're starting to feel some type of way about you. And then they're like, oh gosh, Aries isn't going to like me. I've already got a child. They don't want a ready-made family. I never liked that term. Ugh. But whatever. You know, or there's some kind of an 8 of Swords that has them getting the cold feet and nervous because they can talk to anybody. But then around you, they get introverted and shy. Okay? It's because they kind of do need someone to nurture them a little bit. Okay, maybe you found out that they've lost their mother already, or they were never close to their mother. Either you or them might even be like adopted possibly, but like they never had that motherly instinct or parental instinct. For my male Aries, this is somebody with daddy issues, but not what you're thinking stereotypically. It's just that they never had a true parent, father or mother, okay? And so they do look for a little bit of nurturing, which is why they get introverted and shy. Nobody ever explained to them the birds and the bees. They suck at dating. They don't know how to take action. And it's really not that hard. It's just like, hey, would you like to go out sometime? You know, I'm human, you're human. We both require food and drink. Would you like to do that together, you know? But they're not used to it. They just aren't. They've been out of the dating pool for a while, okay? This person, I mean, also being told they think you're a good kisser. Have you kissed this person? Whoa. If not, oh, 3 of Cups. If not, they totally want to kiss you. Some of you guys have a little memory of like bumping heads when you tried to kiss and it didn't work that time. But with the Queen of Cups, oh, they're going to get it right this time. I'll tell you what, Queen of Wands. Could be another Aries, could be a Cancer. But they're getting ready to take a risk. 2 of Pentacles, Capricorn energy on this even. You definitely have somebody with strong cardinal energy in their chart that's interested in you, okay? What I'm seeing with this one is that they've become so used to being on their own. They've sworn off love. What they dealt with in the past has them at a point where they're like, I'm just going to be single and live my best life. I've been hurt too much. There's no good women left in the world, or there's no good men left in the world. And God's like, have you met Aries? Yep. You changed it up for them. Literally, when you guys first met, they had no intents of falling in for you, and yet they are totally falling for you, okay? They're like, I thought it was going to be safe. But now they're scrambling to figure out how to adjust their schedule. They've been alone for so much. Look how much stuff that they're doing in their life, right? Like this guy here, they're going to work, and let's see, what else are we doing here? You know, this person is buried because they got tired of love, so they buried themselves in work. They might have bought a pet. And then they're trying to fix up their home, and then they're trying to make it like to maybe church or events or helping out in the community. Look, they might be actually going to help you with the addition you want to build on your house too. But look how busy this person is. And now they're having to scramble, Queen of Wands, to be like, okay, we got to figure out how to make time now, 2 of Pentacles. oh gosh, like literally this person has prayed to God being like, God, I told you I wasn't looking for love. Why'd you introduce me to Aries? And God's like, free will. Maybe I didn't. Maybe you chose to do it. I don't know. Right? St. Peter's like, hey, God. And God's like, not now, Peter. Not now. But on this Two of Pentacles to the Queen, God's like, have you found Gene Hackman a cloud yet? What are you doing in my office? Right? No, never mind. I'm not even going down that well. Let's not go there. Queen of Wands and Two of Pentacles. I would totally would if I could, but that's not safe for YouTube community guidelines. Anyhow, thank you, Big Daddy YouTube. But anyways, I'm okay with it. Queen of Wands, Two of Pentacles. I do see them getting to this point now that they will adjust the schedule to let love back in. They're like, oh my gosh, after I worked so hard to get my schedule in order and get my work life and this, and now I got to try to make time for love again. But Aries does totally like, yeah, Aries is pretty. Aries is handsome. Aries is worth it. They're smart. I dig it. They're working in the week ahead to adjust this schedule. They just weren't planning on meeting you when they did. And that's how this all happens. I see them successfully clearing the schedule, Two of Pentacles to the Queen of Wands, and then they're going to be surprising you by asking you just to be their person, okay? And from there, things start heading towards a long-term commitment with the Three of Cups, all right? They have already dreamt or thought about walking you down the aisle and what it would be like to be married to you or to be with you, to be in like a nice commitment. The only reason you're not seeing it in the 3D is because they're like, this was not what I planned. And they get very shy and timid, so they're not sure, okay? But as soon as their schedule is cleared, all of a sudden they're gonna open back up and start talking to you. Because you're like, man, things were going so well, what happened? What happened was they stopped, thought about it, and they're like, okay, I want more with Aries. I just need one night to get everything in order. They didn't realize one night like turned into like 6 weeks or whatever, however long it's been. And they're just gonna pick it right back up where you guys left off and be like, okay, I'm ready, SpongeBob. I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. And you're gonna be like, do you know how long it's been since we talked? And they'll be like, yeah, we just talked last night, right? And you're like, it's been a week. Oh, sorry. You still want to go out with me? Yes. You know, okay? So I love it for you, Aries. Claim this thing down in the comments. It's getting better all the time. But like John Lennon said, can't get no worse. But you're on the verge of the Three of Cups and a reunion and a union that's happy for you, okay? I love the direction that these things are going, okay? Leave a comment down below. Claim this, manifest it. Let's make it happen for you because you are a wild child right now with your manifestation powers. So literally claiming this one, I would wager it's going to happen. I'll tell you what, and I'm not much of a betting man, but I wager it would happen, okay? I am fun at a casino, which is weird because I don't condone gambling, never a fan of it. Whenever I sit down at the table, I win frickin' big. It's mind-blowing. I have no clue, all right? But anyhow, I digress. One of these days I do got to get to Vegas. I'm coming to Vegas this year. I got to go. I got to get there. Definitely got to go to Vegas. Anyhow, I know you are busy, Aries. I've seen what you're up to right now. But even if you just have a moment to leave an emoji or something like that, it means the world to me. And it also helps the channel and the family. And even though it takes me forever to respond to the comments, when my phone goes off and I get notified, that moment I read them. And I'm like a transmitter tower downtown. I will transmit these things right to God's desk for you. And join the family. Subscribe and be a part of it because then you've got that number of subscribers down below. You got that many people on your team, in your corner, helping to manifest this for you. We're all a family here and we're all in it together, okay? And even if you are another tarot reader, this is the tarot reader channel the tarot readers come to, all right? Regardless of what your energy is like, everyone is welcome here, okay? Even the Geminis. I'm Archer. I've already forgiven people long before they've even messed with me, you know, but it's cool. And remember too, Aries, what was that about? This will resonate to any placement of Aries within your chart too, because you're not just your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign, but all the parts of your charts are what makes you 1 in a billion. Nobody can do what you do, Aries. Remember that, okay? It's why you're the cardinal fire sign, all right? Leo wasn't able to be the cardinal. Sag wasn't. It was you, all right? You were destined to be a boss. I love it. Hey, Patricia. Hey, Purple Heart. Thank you guys for being here. All right, if you guys are ready, let's dig in. Yvonne, what's up? Lisa, thank you guys for coming too. You guys are awesome on TikTok. I love you guys. Thank you so much. All right, let's go for it. Best of Me is here too on, oh, it's Best of Memes. What's up, Best of Memes? Thanks for coming. Okay, let's go for it. Y'all want to hang out? We're going to do the super chats because these here, you might find out that some of these questions, you're like, wow, that's exactly what I'm going through too. So it may help you on your journey, almost like your own like bonus or extended reading. All right, let's go for it. All right, and I'm sorry I've only got time to read the 6 to keep the schedule, but this week we are totally keeping the schedule. All right. When I'm in my Emperor energy and I'm the channel's manager, it's so different than when I'm in the Empress energy sitting here in the chair. I'm the worst boss ever. I hate me being my boss. My boss is so mean. When my Emperor hat's on, it's all about the business. All right, let's go. There's some Aries definitely focusing on their money and their business right now, but I like that. You want to call me? Give me a shout. Call me. What's your phone number, Archer? 8675-309. I write it on every bathroom wall I visit. I wonder who actually has that number today, poor person. I feel so bad for them, Tommy Two-Tone. It's your fault. All right. Can you trust this Taurus? Let me find out, Laura. Can Laura trust the Taurus? And Laura, you know I'm making Gemini. I make Cancer jokes and I'm a Cancer, so you're not upset. Okay, cool. 10 of Pentacles to the Devil card on the King of Cups. You know why you don't think you can trust Taurus is because Taurus hasn't fully opened up to you yet. You know why? Because the past relationship before you, your Taurus is actually an extremely clingy person. The past relationship tried to break them of that. They used to do good morning text, good night text, and that person was like, well, you're obviously seeking attention. What do you want? So they've gotten very used to not communicating. Just so you know, the only thing to watch out for, you can trust Taurus. The only thing is, about 10 weeks from now, you're going to be asking me if there's a way to make Taurus less clingy. I'm telling you what, because once Taurus does open up, you're already a little bit of a muse for Taurus, which is telling you once Taurus does open up, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, this bull won't leave me alone, Archer. I'm not used to this. I'm going to be like, you clicked accept, you signed up for it. That's the only thing to worry about on this one is they are clingy, okay? I'm going to be like, are you okay? How's your day going? Can I do something for you? Do you need food? Did you work too hard today? You're going to be like, I'm a grown woman. I'm okay. I can do it. All right? But I'm also being told you're going to like it too. Okay, Angel Eyes. Is it going to get better with my youngest? She's horrid to me. Nothing like my son. Is there communication from the Cancer this week or weekend? Okay, let's find out. Get in there. Yeah, your daughter does like to fight the system. Even she was like, you're not touching that, Archer. 8 of Pentacles, 10 Pentacles to the Devil card. You know what I'm seeing is going on with this one here is that she's having some issues in school. She hates going to school. She doesn't like it. She doesn't feel like she fits in. She feels like she's smarter than everybody around her, and she feels like it's a waste of her time. So she just gets in a mood every day from having to go to that place and deal with that stuff, and then it kind of falls over onto you. What it is she actually needs a buddy, even though she's at that age point where she is like, I don't need you, Mom. I'm a strong, independent, awesome woman. And you're like, you're a preteen. What is your problem? Right? That on this one, the judgment, the bias in the school and stuff, the bullying in the school is one of the big reasons, okay? And she is having a little bit of hard times with the classes as a result of the bullying. She's kind of like Lindsay Lohan right now in Mean Girls, okay? And the biggest part on this one is she thinks she can do it herself because it's not cool to talk to Mom, okay? But you got the ability to open up the walls to her and become more of a friend and be like, what's going on in school? You know, I remember how things were for me and this and that. And straight up, you're not doing this. I'm telling you how she feels, okay? Is that she feels like that you're more focused on finding a man than worrying about your kids. But even your son would be like, she's just jealous because she wants all the attention, all right? Because you're not doing that. You make your kids a priority. You're not shunning the children for this and that. She's got a little bit of that energy in her there, like she doesn't want you finding an evil stepfather, you know? So she turns it around to like, oh, Mom spends more time worrying about men than me. Translation, she doesn't want you to find an evil stepfather. That's all. But yeah, she needs more of a friend right now because she feels like she's on her own with the bullying and the fact that I believe it's math that she sucks at school, the grades and everything. There's just a lot of pressure for her in today's day and age. And to actually be a bit of a friend and be like, hey man, what's going on, you know? And don't try to use her generation's words because they have really weird words. But it's that she needs a little friend and a support right now. She's not letting you show because she doesn't want to appear weak or vulnerable. She's at that age where they all want to be Beyonce, independent woman. And she's just not quite there yet, okay? All right, so let's see what's up with Cancer energy. Let's see what's up with Cancer energy. Page of Cups, Ace of Swords on the 5 of Cups. So he's still working on himself and coming out of this phase of his life, okay? He's not ready for a relationship at all. The stress and the intensity of multiple people put on him, every time he gets involved in something, he winds up getting his heart ripped apart. It's almost to the point that like he wouldn't reach out on a birthday because he's like, what's the point? You know, he's so used to it that way. So the frustration you're feeling is actually his frustration. You guys still have that connection, so it's bleeding together. Because every time he starts thinking about you and is like, no, I'm not ready yet. He's telling me, it's like, Archer, after what I've dealt with in my life, I'm just going to be single. I'm not meant to find love. It's better just to be by myself. He's going to outgrow this phase, but you're feeling his frustration of being like, why does nothing ever work out for me? All right, and he knows that you're right underneath his nose there, but the thing is, he's wanting it or complaining about it, but he's not at that phase where he's ready to take action. Page of Cups, he's dreaming about it. It's not a Page of Pentacles where he's ready to do something about it. He's still very locked in processing and a little bit of like, why does everything go wrong in my life that he's got to overcome? It's not you, it's him. He's not in a positive, optimistic perspective. Like he would, like, let's say he reached back out today, right? You would actually hate him within a week and you'd be like, I'm done with this crap, forget this, because he'd be mopey, depressed, he'd be texting you complaining, life sucks, I can't believe they got my order wrong, I can't believe this person ran the yellow light, and you're like, okay, it's just day-to-day life, not everything's awful. He would actually push you away if you were talking to him right now. He's got to get through that phase first, okay? I know he's not woe is me energy, but it's just my Archerism for the way he's feeling. I always called it, I have woe is me moments still. You know, even where I sit there and I'm like, okay, Archer, you're just wallowing in your own self-pity. Come on, get over it. Your Cancer's not awoke yet enough to talk to himself like that and be like, come on, you're over this, get over this, you're older than this, you know? Okay, so I hope that helps. Okay, Green Ranger. Let's see. Right now, there's no advancement this week or weekend because he's very in his energy, okay? But you love him. You're going to let him process it. You love him, you know? Okay, Green Ranger, what's up? All right, Green Ranger, Libra returns from her trip today. I took the initiative, wished her a good morning, nice, and a safe flight back, and she hasn't replied. What can I expect from her? Ooh, hold on. 3 of Cups. This girl likes you. Hang on. Oh, okay, I get it. She will reply once the flight lands, okay? And I just heard example. I know that when I have a flight, like when I've got to get to the airport and that, regardless of where I'm at the time, the same thing happens. I don't have time to respond to my phone because it's like, get packed, get everything ready. We got to be out of the hotel by 11. You got to do this, you got to do that. Checkout time at the rental place is this much. And then, oh my gosh, where's the boarding passes? We got to go through TSA. Now I got to take my shoes and my coat. And oh my gosh, now half my backpack's unpacked because the laptop was in the thing. So it's all that cray-cray running around that she's doing just to get on the plane in time and get back. Once she gets landed and settled tonight, you'll hear from her, okay? 3 of Cups to the Fool card. She likes you, and her parents have already planted enough stuff in her head about, like, because she was already showing them your social media, showing them texts, talking about you this whole trip. And so there is part of her that's sitting on the airplane basking in it while she jams out to an audio book or something. Granted, she could text you once her plane was connected to Wi-Fi, but maybe she doesn't want to pay the extra money for Wi-Fi. Or she is just like, she's on the plane, she dealt with an airport all morning, so she put on her book on tape and her phone, and she just fell asleep in the plane seat and just is just enjoying the flight. You know, so that's all that is. It's just a matter of how much crap she had to do today to get on the plane and get home. There'll be a little bit of jet lag from the trip, but you will hear from her. It could be as soon as tonight. If she doesn't just completely pass out, you might just get a message that just says, I'm tired. Like, I'll tell you about my trip tomorrow. I'm going home right now to pass out with my suitcases all packed. I'm not even touching those things till later. All right, so I hope that helps. Okay, Fancy Nancy. Will 2 buy me earrings I sold to pay for the necklace? Let's find out. Let me find out. Boom! Paid King of Cups. Oh. 4 of Pentacles on the Chariot. Don't shoot the messenger. No, he won't, but I'm going to tell you why. Because this is one of the lessons you have to pass in order for the union between you and Mattoon to work out. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a Nintendo Power cheat sheet here, okay? I'm going to give you up, down, left arrow, BBAA, start, subsequent XY button together, okay? Now, he didn't make you sell that earrings to pay for the necklace. That was your own free will decision, not his responsibility. And when you're willing to accept that and let your heart open up that you actually want to be with Mattoon because you love him, not because he can buy you earrings, not because he can buy you a necklace, that you wouldn't care if he was broke like a joke and you would actually sell your earrings in order to put food on the table for you two, that's when you have a successful union and you've passed the test. If you continue to worry about earrings and necklaces and how much his money is, the Four of Pentacles will never move and never expose the heart that's underneath there. Because remember, in traditional Rider-Waite, the Four of Pentacles has a gigantic pentacle in front of his chest to protect his heart behind his money. All right? God will not let this proceed until God is 100% sure that you've passed the test and you're not in it for a paycheck. All right? He will not buy you earrings. That was your own choice. But he will continue to interact with you during the fast and have a good time. If you bring up the money, it'll go back into the old cycle. It'll repeat itself. He'll go ghost. You'll be right back where you were. If you let that go away and actually enjoy being with him for him, not what he can buy for you, you'll be amazed at how fast everything else gets cut out of the way to make room for you guys to come together for a loving relationship. Okay? Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just telling you the cards. Okay? That's your life hack cheat sheet. All right, Amy. What's up, Amy? How you been doing, hon? All right, let's see. Okay, update on the career. Haven't had a job since November of 2023. Okay, gotcha. Give me a little career checkup for Amy, please. What's going on? What's going on for Amy? Five of Cups. Well, yeah, she told me that. Really? Are you really? Five of Cups, Four of Cups. Oh, you're sad you don't have a job. Yeah, we knew that. Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Seven of Wands. What I'm being told here is I'm actually giving a little guidance because God has looked into like your resumes. He's been snooping as you've been writing. One of the things that'll benefit you getting a job, because you are up against artificial intelligence, right? You're still submitting the resume the way you wrote it, the way that you've known for so long, and you're getting no comebacks because the artificial intelligence that is in industry now, it just digitally scans the incoming resumes, and if it doesn't find certain keywords about the job description, it chucks the resume and just moves on to the next one. Now, you can fight fire with fire, okay? If HR at all these hiring jobs is going to use technology instead of a human being doing the work, you therefore can too. There are actually apps you can download both in Google Play Store and the App Store, okay, that are AI resume builders. They will build your resume for you and tailor it with the proper keywords for the industry, tailor the resume so that you submit a different resume for every job that is personally tailored to the job you're applying for. And because that artificial software knows the keywords the HR computers are looking for, it will get you through the applications. So you've got a little bit of work to do with the Nine of Pentacles in order to get the job you want. And that shows me downloading that, using the AI app software in order to make a new resume and to use it and integrate it with your LinkedIn and your Indeed to start applying. And you will actually wind up with multiple offers and you will be employed before Leo season this year. Okay? So I hope that helps. You're very good at what you do. It's the fact that the computers are only as smart as the goobers that programmed them, you know? So when you're up against that, you just fight fire with fire. Totally permissible. There's no rule says you can't. If HR can do it, so can you. All right? And Mantra Mama, what's up, Mantra Mama? Let's see what we got here. All right, Dimitri came back. Why? You got it. I'm on it, Mantra Mama. What's up? Why did Dimitri come back? Why did Dimitri come back? The High Priestess to the Lover's card. The Two of Swords. I don't know if you're going to like the answer or not, but here is the answer. He came back because the time is right for him to come back. All right? When you guys started this journey in this lifetime, you and Dimitri set the intentions in stone before you were born with God that on March 16th, at this amount of time, that Dimitri will send a drunk text because he's out with his friends at a St. Patrick's Day event, and it starts the energies of a get back together for the two of you guys, should you both choose to want it. It's happening right now, High Priestess with the Lover's card, because it's supposed to. All right? This is your first Mercury retrograde encounter. All right? You will be hearing from more people, not just Dimitri. This is going to allow you to pick and choose whom you want to move forward with. Dimitri's back because he's ready to want something with you. And it was the plan you guys put into stone with God when you came into this lifetime, that this is when Dimitri would return and come back. It puts the ball in your court with the Two of Swords to decide, do you want Dimitri or do you want to wait for something else? Because you're going to have multiple ones coming in. Dimitri's the first offer, first attempt, but if Dimitri's the one you've been waiting for, you can trust him because this is the moment he was supposed to come back. You are now in the energies of Dimitri. That should you choose to reunite and make this work, welcome to the Dimitri generation going forward. You have found your relationship. You can trust him now. That's the biggest part of it. The time is right. Okay, so I hope that helps. And thank you everybody else for the donations. I absolutely, Sandy, I love you back. You're the best. And Honey Bunny, you know I love you, honey. You got all the honey. I love you guys. Thank you all so much for the super chats and the donations. You are awesome. I love you guys. And Aries, thank you so much for taking time out of your day, your life, your love, and your energy to let me read for you. I love and appreciate you for it. And God, thank you for the messages we got for Aries. As always, we appreciate your divine protection, direction, guidance, and manifesting this as fast as possible for Aries. All right, until next time, I'll see you later. Love that like, subscribe, and until next time, namaste. Peace and love. Archer out. Yeah, Chariot. You're the cardinal fire sign. You already know you got this.